The echo from beyond it started with a whisper. Astronomers at the Vega Institute picked up a faint, repeating signal, a pattern too deliberate to be natural. At first, it was dismissed as a glitch, an errant echo bouncing through the void. But when the same signal was confirmed by observatories across the globe, humanity's curiosity was ignited. Dr. Ilara Voss, a leading astrophysicist and a skeptic of extraterrestrial theories, was assigned to lead the investigation. Her sharp mind and no-nonsense demeanor had earned her respect, but even she couldn't deny the allure of the mysterious signal. It repeated every 43.7 hours, encoded in a sequence that matched no known natural phenomena. Some claimed it was a message. Others warned it could be a trap. "If this is a message," Ilara said during a briefing at the United Nations Space Agency, "it's unlike anything we've ever encountered, but we need to tread carefully. The implications of responding could change everything." Despite the caution, global powers decided to act. A reply was crafted, a simple mathematical greeting, prime numbers, Fibonacci sequences, and basic chemical formulas. The signal was broadcast into the void, and humanity held its breath. Weeks passed with no response. Public interest waned, but Ilara couldn't let it go. Something about the signal haunted her. Late one night, while combing through data, she found it. A subtle alteration in the original signal. It wasn't just a message, it was an invitation. The discovery threw the scientific community into chaos. Some argued it was humanity's greatest opportunity, while others feared the consequences of attracting unknown attention. Ilara, however, felt an undeniable pull. This was the moment she had spent her entire career preparing for, the chance to unlock a mystery older than humanity itself. The architects of the void. The altered signal revealed coordinates, a point far beyond the edge of known space. No human-made probe had ever reached that far, but the message was clear. Whoever sent the signal wanted humanity to come. The United Nations convened an emergency council. Politicians, scientists, and military leaders debated the risks. Was this a chance to join a galactic community, or a trap that could doom the species? The debate raged for months, with protests erupting. Around the world, people were divided between hope and fear, progress and caution. In the end, the decision came down to a single vote. Humanity would go. The mission was named Odyssey 1, a state-of-the-art starship designed for deep space exploration. Powered by a prototype Alcubierre drive, it could fold space-time, making interstellar travel feasible. The ship was a marvel of engineering, equipped with AI systems, modular habitats, and a fusion reactor that could sustain a crew indefinitely. Every detail had been painstakingly tested, yet doubts lingered. Could it truly withstand the unknown? Ilara was appointed as the science lead, joined by a crew of the best humanity had to offer. Captain Dorian Hayes, a war hero with unshakable resolve. Lieutenant Mira Solano, an expert in xenolinguistics. Chief Engineer Raj Patel, the mind behind the Alcubierre drive, and a team of specialists in various disciplines. The crew's selection had been grueling, but every member was chosen for their brilliance and resilience. As the Odyssey 1 launched, billions watched from Earth, their hopes and fears carried with the ship. Families held their breath, schoolchildren cheered, and philosophers pondered the implications of humanity's bold step into the void. For the crew, the journey was a leap into the unknown, a gamble against the stars. After months of travel, the Odyssey 1 reached the coordinates. What they found defied comprehension. A massive structure, larger than Earth's moon, hovered in the void. It was a Dyson construct, a megastructure harnessing the energy of a distant star. Its surface glimmered with lights, and its design was both alien and impossibly intricate. Strange, angular symbols adorned its exterior, shifting and pulsing as if alive. As the ship approached, a pulse of energy engulfed it. The crew braced for impact, but instead they were greeted by a voice. It spoke in perfect English, a calm and measured tone. "Welcome, travelers from Sol. We are the architects. Enter, and your questions will be answered." Ilara and the crew, were awestruck. The architects had been monitoring humanity for centuries, waiting for them to reach a level of technological maturity. Inside the construct, the crew was guided to a chamber filled with holographic displays. The air was thick with an almost electric hum, and the walls shimmered with incomprehensible data. The architects revealed their purpose. They were curators of civilizations, offering knowledge to species on the brink of interstellar travel. Their technology was beyond comprehension, capable of creating artificial stars and manipulating gravity. But there was a catch. To gain their knowledge, humanity had to prove its worth. The architects presented a challenge, a series of trials designed to test not just intelligence, but character. "Your species stands at a crossroads," the voice intoned. "The path you choose will determine your place among the stars." The first trial tested the crew's intellect. They were given an alien puzzle, a complex equation that required thinking beyond human mathematics. The holographic interface responded to touch and thought, presenting a dynamic challenge that evolved with each attempt. Raj and Mira worked tirelessly, combining human ingenuity with insights gained from the architect's guidance. After hours of debate and calculation, they succeeded. The hologram shifted, displaying a glowing symbol that pulsed with approval. The second trial was one of morality. The crew was presented with a simulated scenario, a planetary crisis where resources were limited. They had to decide who would live and who would die. The simulation was eerily realistic, complete with crying children, desperate families, and political unrest. Captain Hayes took the lead, his years of command experience guiding the crew to a solution that balanced pragmatism with compassion. The architect's voice returned, commending their choices. But the third trial was the most harrowing. The architects revealed that humanity's signal had not gone unnoticed. Other civilizations, some hostile, had intercepted it. The Odyssey 1 was no longer alone in the void. The crew had to defend themselves against an incoming alien fleet, using both strategy and courage. The alien fleet was unlike anything the crew had encountered. Sleek black ships moved with eerie precision, their weapons cutting through the void. The Odyssey 1 was outnumbered and outgunned, but desperation fueled innovation. Raj modified the ship's engines to generate a localized gravity well, disrupting the enemy's formation. Mira decoded the enemy's communication, exploiting their tactics. Captain Hayes led the crew with unwavering resolve, turning the tide of the battle. Against all odds, the Odyssey 1 emerged victorious. The gamble. With the alien fleet defeated, the crew was left to contend with the aftermath. The ship was heavily damaged and several crew members were injured. Elara struggled with guilt, questioning whether humanity's reach had exceeded its grasp. But the architects returned, their verdict as enigmatic as ever. "You have proven yourselves worthy," the voice said. "But remember, knowledge is a double-edged sword. What you do with it will shape not only your future, but the destiny of countless others." The architects offered access to their vast repository of knowledge. The holographic chamber transformed, displaying glimpses of advanced technology, medical breakthroughs, and star maps leading to uncharted territories. The possibilities were endless, but so were the risks. Humanity's choice, the crew debated fiercely, their voices echoing through the cramped chambers of the Odyssey 1. Was humanity ready for such power? The question loomed over them like the endless void outside. Captain Hayes argued passionately for progress, his steadfast belief in humanity's potential unwavering. "This is our moment to prove we belong among the stars," he said, his tone resolute. Elara, who had always been skeptical, found herself at the center of the decision. Memories of Earth's wars and inequalities weighed heavily on her mind. She thought of the environmental crises, the endless political conflicts, and the disparities that still plagued humanity. Could they truly handle the immense responsibility that came with the knowledge the architects were offering? Yet, as she gazed out at the distant stars, she also saw the promise of progress, a future where humanity could rise above its flaws and achieve something extraordinary. "We're not perfect," Elara finally said, her voice quiet but firm. "But maybe this is the push we need to become better. If we don't take this chance, we'll never grow. We have to trust ourselves to rise above our flaws. Her words hung in the air, a fragile yet hopeful resolution. We're not perfect, she said. But if we don't take this chance, we'll never grow. We have to trust ourselves to rise above our flaws. In the end, they accepted the gift. The Odyssey 1 returned to Earth, carrying knowledge that would propel humanity into a new era. But as the architects had warned, the real challenge was just beginning. The signal had set humanity's fate in motion, and now the stars awaited their next move.